All right, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Man, Tesla is just coming on strong. That is for sure. They are just coming on strong with the price increases. We certainly predicted this. We thought this was going to happen. It was either this week, which is right before the Super Bowl, right before all this more eyeballs and website traffic starts to happen because of all these commercials, or it was going to be next week after the Super Bowl. But just as we predicted, just as we might have guessed, that Tesla has raised some of the prices on the Tesla Model Y. I haven't checked the Model 3 yet. Maybe they've also lowered them. Maybe we'll take a look. But it definitely seems to be that Tesla has raised the price on the Model Y. So we'll take a look at it. Of course, I'll give you my thoughts on it, but I want to know from you guys too. Like, congrats to everybody that has purchased one already. Congrats to all of you that have locked in a lower price. And if you're on the fence, like, this is Tesla's MO. If you're new to Tesla, if you're going like, what the heck? Like, Tesla just raised the price overnight. That is Tesla's MO. That's what they do. So if you're just joining in, we're going to talk about that with a variety of topics tonight, because that's what we do, a 1 hour live stream almost every single day where we talk about various Tesla topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro real quick. So thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link down below in the description to support the channel. And so definitely check out if you're interested. And thank you to my newest Patreon members, Alfredo, Jem, Kay, Judy, GSW, love talking to you, Tian, Zoro, Z, Steve, Raphael, Saru, Tobe Sensei, I just talked to you earlier today, Kurt, Yazwanth, and Antonio. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for joining the Patreon, and hopefully you are able to get some of the benefits, and hopefully you found some value at the end of the day. But let us jump into this. Mowobi, thank you for jumping in. Yao Fomo. So Tesla Model Y, look at these prices. Yes, as you might have guessed, this was left open from yesterday. So these are the older prices in effect. So of course, it seems like Model Y long range has not changed the price. It's still $54,990, but Model Y performance, let's hit the refresh really quick. It has gone up $500 to $58,490, and kind of a funky one, right? Like, well, what's the point of going up $500 at this point? Just rip the band-aid off, like go $1,000, $2,000 at a time. It's just a really weird thing that they did that. But the big shocker of all this, or I guess not necessarily a shocker, but the Model Y all-wheel drive also went up $500. So they're kind of like playing, because the Model Y all-wheel drive standard range is not necessarily an advertised vehicle that's widely known, right? You can find them in inventory across the country, across the states, but it's not like you can order it. And well, actually, if you think about it, they have sold a quite amount of bit, because this is what we know. We know Tesla manipulates online inventory. They don't show as many vehicles as they actually have. And for it to go from what? It was like 240, give or take, Model Ys across the country actually available, and now it's down to 164. So they definitely sold a good amount. And as you can see now, some of these build dates, like yesterday when we watched this, it was like February 12th and February 7th or 12th or 11th, and now they're like February 19th. So they're literally listing vehicles as quick as they can make them, or scheduled to produce them onto the website, ready to go as ASAP. So the other thing is, let's take a look at the Model Y inventory. Whoa, look at that. That is a healthy increase. So shout out to Matt Jung. Oh no, this is a used Model Y. Let's go back. Let's go. We're tripping. Go. New Model Y. Hey, there we go. Still a healthy increase on the Model Y inventory. We went from 16 vehicles to 227 that were posted for when this was refreshed. But I mean, this shouldn't be news, I would say. It seems like the Giga Giga Austin factory is in full effect, ready to go, ready to produce as many vehicles. Of course, the last time we checked in with Giga Austin, they were producing 3,000 units a week, and they are projected to produce like 75,000 units in the first quarter. So as Tesla Giga ramps up, as Tesla starts to produce more vehicles, pricing is going to get super fluid. So this is pretty big. $500 on the Model Y standard range and $500 on the performance. If you had bought one of those, it seems like you're we don't want to say investment, right? But it seems like that price that you locked in was the lowest absolutely best price, and the vehicles will only start to go higher and higher. So Model Y performance, if you got one of those at that slick deal price of 57,990 or 56,990, that seemed like a steal price at the end of the day. Model Y long range, the lowest price it ever was 52,990 base price. And of course, we can see all of this on this handy dandy Tesla car price history tracker. You can see right here, all the prices were listed at whatever price they were. And now it is slowly starting to creep up and up and up. And so my thoughts, my prediction, these prices will continue to go up because Tesla's got a high threshold, right? They've got a high threshold of that $80,000 price cap on the IRS Treasury guidelines and all that stuff. So I think they're going to take it slow. They're going to, I certainly at one point was thinking they were going to go $1,000 to $2,000 price increases at a time, but it seems like they're kind of changing that. There seems to be no reason or rhyme or reason on why they're doing like $500 price increases, but you know what? That's what they'll decide to do, and that's exactly what they'll continue to do. So maybe they'll keep testing the market as production seems to ramp up, as vehicles start to become available from the certain factories, and as more inventory starts to be go up. But this is really the best indicator on when prices will go up. It's literally when there's no inventory. As inventory goes down, prices will go up. As inventory goes up, prices will go down. It's literally that simple, right? Like that's what is that? Supply and demand calculation right there. And so taking a look at these cool charts from Matt Jung, and of course waiting for Tesla. If vehicles are available, prices will go down. If vehicles are not available, prices will go up. And so the big news from that as well is, let's take a look at the Model 3, right? Because the Model 3 is a little shaky. Of course, it does not have as much demand as the Model Y in certain model trims, but the biggest one that it doesn't have any demand in is the Model 3 standard range. So let's see. Nope, still holding at 43,490, no change at all. Let's see if we can find a long range one, because the long range version is 49,990. So let's see if we can find, no change, right? 40, maybe, hold on, let me think about this. Well, wait, why am I even thinking about it? Let's just go straight to the handy dandy price tracker and see. Nope, so yeah, no change. Yeah, no change. Let's see about the long range version to see if there's any change. Let's see, where's long range? Long range right here disappeared, so I guess they just hit it. And yeah, so it looks like no change for the long range version as well. It's still kind of hidden, but this is where, I certainly think there's going to be some movement on the Model 3 rear-wheel drive. And, if there is a big move, because I think it needs to be under $40,000, like $39,990 for really to push the needle to sell all these vehicles, because this website's selling almost 300 vehicles available for sale in the Model 3 standard range variants. So, they might have to make a move, that's for sure. But one thing is for sure, if they make a move, if they put the clearance button on, and if they drop the Model 3 down, $3,500, that might be an indicator of something else. That might be another video we might talk about. But if the Model 3 drops $3,500, that might be, the clearance button. That's the best word they say it, right? The best way to say it above something else that might be coming in the future that, there's already been speculation on the Model 3 getting a refresh of some sort. But big news today. We'll talk about the Model 3 later, because today this video's topic is only talking about, the Model Y and how the prices have increased for the Model Y performance, going up to 58,490. So congrats to everybody that locked in a price. Congrats to everybody that's taken delivery already. And let's see, let's go hunting. Let's see if there's any other changes. No, still 5.44% APR. No change there. Let's see. There's still $1,000 or to $2,000 for paint. Induction rims is still $2,000. Tow hitch still $1,000. White interior still $1,000. 7-seat $4,000. Still saying June of 2023. Absolutely insane. Let's see if they updated Model Y performance delivery dates. Nope, still February to March of 2023. So the only other place, wall connector, still $425. Shout out to Tenet. We're actually giving away a Tesla wall connector from last Friday's video, so check that out. And let's see, continue to payment. Let's see if they've changed anything with the order fee. Nope. Destination fee $1,390 still. Order fee still $250. So no other changes at all, just besides this price increase of $500. So, it's weird. That just seems weird to me. What is that? A 1% increase, give or take, at the end of the day? It just seems weird that they'll do that, like, instead of going like 1,000 to 2,000. But, they certainly have thought this through for whatever reason. Maybe they're going to see like an influx of traffic over the weekend because, all these other manufacturers are going to advertise their vehicles, and maybe people are going to, hit the compare button and see Model Y versus whatever. But, the other thing is like the Model Y standard range, which they saw tons of inventory come to the website, and they saw, I guess, essentially a lot of people blocking it down, securing their vehicles. So maybe that's why, like, they saw the chart go from whatever, hundreds or thousands of Model Y all-wheel drives available for sale, and they, I guess, essentially quickly disappeared off of the website because I guess there's still a ton of demand, and which makes sense, right? Because all Model 3s and all Model Ys qualify for this $7,500 tax credit. And so you can essentially save $7,500 on your taxes if you have a tax liability or you pay taxes in the amount of $7,500. Of course, talk to a CPA, but essentially it's if you make above $75,000, give or take, of W-2 income, then you essentially pay $7,500 in taxes. But big news, that's for sure. There was another post. It seems like Tesla, I couldn't tell if this is America, right? Yeah, US price trend, US. So shout out to Tesla Chan. They were pretty quick to the news as well. Tesla Model Y performance raises $500, and I guess they've listed out all the different prices of all the different vehicles here across as well. And yeah, definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts on it. I posted a tweet, and it's funny, right? Because there was a lot of action today on the Model Y standard range, at least on Twitter. Notably, I guess Gary Black, which I'm still trying to figure out who he is. So let me know if you think he is. I guess he's like a big Tesla investor or something, like very loud voice, at least on Twitter. 200, almost 300,000 followers. Well, he posted this today. He posted, Tesla appears to be producing the long-awaited Model Y all-wheel drive standard range that will be priced at $50,990, $4,000 below the $54,990 Model Y long range. These may have the 4680 battery packs and are shown on the Tesla website, but not on the configurator. My Tesla salesperson told me the ETA is unknown. And so if you've been following channel, if you've been watching the market on Teslas, you've known that these vehicles, these Model Y all-wheel drive standard ranges priced at $50,990, have existed for a while. And so Gary Black, I guess, maybe just stumbled on it today, or maybe that Tesla salesperson told him about it today or whatever. But he posted this at 2:28 a.m. on today. And of course, I feel like maybe he brought a lot of attention to this, which is good. I guess maybe they sold a bunch of them as well, or maybe he brought the wrong kind of attention, and someone was like, "Oh, this is too low. Actually, we should raise the price." So I kind of thought it was funny that he posted this today and gave it some, I guess, more national or Twitter attention, and then now the price has increased for whatever reason. Someone made the decision, or some executive made the decision to raise the price on the Tesla Model Y all range. So let me know your thoughts. Are you still like shopping around? Are you on the fence, or do you have an order right now, and are you strongly considering switching to an all-wheel drive standard range? Because I've been hearing across the board, like estimated delivery dates are getting pushed. April April, May, June even. So it's definitely getting a little rough. But don't worry, don't fret. I would say there's a reason why Tesla is raising these prices on these vehicles, right? If we were to think like logically, like they wouldn't raise the price to then lower the price if they don't qualify for the full $7,500 tax rate, or they only qualify for half. And so, that would just be a waste of time, like, because they would have to credit all the people that had ordered or whatever. And so, I certainly feel like Tesla has more confidence that they're going to get this full $7,500 tax credit. And if you're confused on this, I've made multiple videos on the channel, including one yesterday going into more about this March 2023 date and kind of clarifying what it actually means. But, I certainly feel like Tesla has confidence that they are going to get the full 7,500, or else they wouldn't necessarily keep raising the price slowly. But we certainly predicted, I think it was either going to be this week, which is Friday at what? This is pretty late actually to do a Tesla price increase. If anything, they should do it earlier in the day, because I guess maybe people would be shopping and stuff like that tonight before the weekend. But it's going to be a very action-packed weekend because we got Super Bowl on Sunday, and so of course traffic is going to get pulled up to the website because of all these advertisements that are running with legacy autos and everything like that. And Tesla doesn't really run any sort of advertisements, but definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts on it. Do you think I certainly think this $500 increase was, not enough. They could certainly keep going higher if they want to, because, they do have that $80,000 MSRP price cap. And so we could easily go back to the old days, or I guess what's not even the old days, the before the 2023 days, in which a Model Y long range was $66,000. Those days were absolutely insane. Like that type of pricing is certainly not worth it to me. But of course, now we have a $7,500 tax credit, and most states have a state rebate as well. Shout out to CVRP. We're going to make a very interesting video on that later today. If you're in California, you should definitely stick around. But, of course, every state has interesting rebates and all that stuff on top of that. But big news today, of course, Tesla Model Y price increase. Let me know your thoughts. Like, do you have an order locked in? Are you waiting? Are you considering switching now? But I wouldn't necessarily, worry about it too much. But let's see. We got a couple of topics today. We got at least 3 or 4 more topics. Of course, we will also get into the live stream and to the chat because that's the benefit of these live streams. You guys get to ask any questions that you want, and I will get to them and answer and try and answer. Well, I do actually answer all of them. Of course, I know a lot of you have certain buying questions or financing questions. We will get to it. That's for sure. Unfortunately, today we will not. Oh, actually, let's do this. What's this? So today I was originally planning to do a giveaway. I was going to give away. I was working with a Tesla parts supplier to work in the giveaway, but I'm going to do a challenge. If this video gets to 100 likes, I will pick a Tesla accessory and give it away myself. I will self-fund it and give back to you all, because you guys all come in support. You guys come in to like the channel, put the chat and all that stuff. So if this video right now, we'll give it to the whole stream. If it gets to 100 likes, I will choose one random. I need to figure out how to do this, because okay. And also PSA, there is a scammer that is on my channel in the comments. He tries to copy my username. If you entered in the last giveaway last Friday with Tenet, we're giving away a Tesla wall charger. Do not interact with that scammer. Tenet and me will be picking a winner on February 28th, and of course we will reach out to you directly. But anyways, if this video gets to 100 likes, we will give away a Tesla accessory of unspeakable value, and I'll figure out how we're going to do the entry to that. But 100 likes, and then it'll probably be something like comment down below and follow me on Instagram or something like that, and I will pick a winner from that. But we're going to jump into the next topic. We're just going to run through these, and then we'll get to the chat and stuff like that. But let's see. Let me set up here. Let's do some of this.